Big Brother is watching. Wallabies coach Michael Cheika is on a short leash with Rugby Australia. Credit: APCentre Billy Meakes is also enjoying life playing alongside Cooper, to the extent that he is among the early standout Australian players. Tech tries and videotapeThe love affair between Cheika and Rugby Australia has cooled appreciably following several seasons of failure. In his original employment agreement, signed in October 2014, there are clues as to why Cheika has remained in the job for so long, even though his test success rate has dipped to 48%. Under the section ending Cheika's employment, there was a late change. It originally stated either Cheika or Ruck may end Cheika's employment at any time by giving 6 months written notice. Just before the agreement was signed, that was changed to 9 months written notice. Other interesting snippets in the agreement are that, without limitation, Cheika must not coach, play or engage in activities related to New Zealand rugby, without Ru's consent, and is unable to coach, play or engage in activities related to any other football code, including but not limited to rugby league, Australian rules and soccer. He must not coerce, or otherwise place pressure on, an Australian professional rugby player to train or play with an injury against that player's will. It also states that Ruck uses video surveillance equipment in strategically located internal and external areas of the workplace to monitor movements. Cameras will operate continuously and surveillance will be ongoing. It continues that Ruck may at any time access, monitor and record any communication or information developed, used, received, stored or transmitted by Cheika, while using Ruck resources. That is eerie Big Brother stuff. Coaching shenanigans. Rugby Australia is overloaded with coaches, especially after Wallabies assistant coach Stephen Larkham was moved sideways and Scott Johnson was appointed the new director of rugby. Surprise, surprise, there's more trouble at the mill. One supposed coach on an overinflated salary is worried he is about to get the heave-ho, another is deeply disenchanted, and a third, who is currently involved with the Wallabies, will have his duties drastically reduced. Mumbrella, meanwhile, had an interesting story this week about how Fort Fumble had lost its battle for control of the domain name wallabies.com.au. A Perth-based company registered that name in 2006 to provide information about marsupials. An international tribunal ruled in favour of the Perth company and was unimpressed with Fort Fumble's argument, labelling it careless support rugby. Watching league loading. While cash-strapped Queensland Rugby Union suffered a $1.094 million loss in 2018, a notable New South Wales junior club has sold a mountain of raffle tickets to raise much-needed funds. The first prize was tickets to several 2019 NRL games. Rumour has it, rugby lunch guests last week were shocked by an expletive-filled discussion involving an odd omelette-loving, high-ranking national official. And a misguided rugby staffer's past is about to haunt him, as too many know of his serious indiscretions. The Lobster, and R. This infamous type is again pursuing players and was recently sighted in Europe searching for a former Waratahs winger. Apparently, quite a few in New Zealand are also trying to find rugby's most elusive Rudolph Valentino.